Hello, my name is Wayne Alexander, and today we're going to be taking a look at connection roles. If you want to know more detail about connections, you can view my uh, my CRM video titled Connections, which gives you detail about exactly how connections work. But today we're going to look at how to create the actual roles for the connections. Now, you'll notice whenever you do a connection, I'll do one as an example here, and I'm going to select account and connect it to a contact. Once you select the record types, so I'm just going to go ahead and select a contact here. So the system now knows that you want to connect an account to a contact. As this role is dependent on the record types that you want to connect. So if I also just click on as this role, you'll notice that the system populates with all the connection roles, and then it actually displays the ones that's only applicable for accounts and contacts. And what we're going to do today, as I mentioned before, is create some new connection roles. So I'm just going to come out of connections, and I'm going to navigate over to the settings area of CRM, and I'm just going to click on business management, and within business management we have a connection roles link. And once I'm in the connection roles area, I'm going to go ahead and click on new. And what we'll do is we'll create a former employer, former employee connection role. So first thing we have to do, and this is very important here, you can see name has a red asterisk, which means it's a business required field. So I'm just going to type in here former employer. Now the system will like you to categorize the connection role. So I'm just going to leave that as business, but you can pick from family, social, sales and other. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on business. Now by default the record type is set to all. Because I'm creating this connection role for an account, I'm going to select only these record types, and you'll notice the checkboxes become applicable. I'm going to select accounts. We have an area here where we can put in the description, so I'm going to say, just put in a quick description here to say that this account is the former employer of the selected contact. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit save. When I hit save, you'll notice that this area of the screen will become active. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on save. So what did we just do? We created the connection role for an account. Now the next step we have to do is to create the matching connection role for the contact, and we do that within the matching connection roles section. So within here, I'm just going to go ahead and click on new. And again, this time I'm going to create the matching connection role for the contact. So I'm going to go ahead and call that former employee. Again, I'm going to leave the connection role category as business. I'm going to say this connection is for former employee of the selected account. Just go ahead and change that. Okay. Again, we're going to select only this record type, and this time I'm going to go ahead and select contact. And this time all I'm going to do is save and close, and you can see when I save and close it pre-populates the matching connection role area within the original connection role that we created. So what we've done there is we've created a connection role for the account and the matching connection role for the contact. This is only applicable for accounts and contacts, so it means if we were to link an account to a contact via a connection, then these options will be displayed. So I'm going to go ahead and save and close now, and I'll just put that to action. So I'm going to go into the accounts area. I'm going to select unusual store as my example, and I'm going to connect to another. I'm going to go ahead and select a contact, and when I hit on as this role now, you'll notice that it gives me our options. So there we have former employee. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK, because Ava is a former employee of Unusual Store. If I was to go ahead and hit save and close, and this is almost going back to connections before, but if I was to go into the account record, click on connections, then there we have Ava Koretz, who's a former employee. And if I go into Ava's contact record and I click on connections, then we have Unusual Store, which is a former employer. So it's just a way of creating a connection role and matching them dependent on the record type. Thank you.